Marek crests the ridge with his crew, leaves 3 on the high ground, and comes down with the other 2 to where Scarek is standing. Makessa is bound beside him. Marek takes it in and walks the rest of the way like he has nowhere else to be. Scarek looks him over with a predatory gaze. Marek, it has been a while. It has. Marek looks at Makessa, then back at Scarek. Scarek still has his smile. This is just like the good old days back on the Nexus. You remember that Inari, what was his name? Mexrith, Marek says. Mexrith. Scarek lets out a short laugh. I will never forget the look on his face, sent a real message. That was the point, Marek says with a slight smile. Scarek glances at Makessa as he pulls a small display. This one has been busy. He reads from it without hurry. Dates, manifests, amounts. 14 months of careful skimming. Marek looks at her for a long moment. She drops her head. Scarek locks his eyes with Marek's. The syndicate pays well for those who forget their place. You know that? Marek looks at Makessa. What is in your accounts? She looks at him. Not enough. Deal, Marek says. Skarek's face turns serious. And why would I do that? Nostalgia, Marek replies with a smirk. Scarek laughs, tail flicking. He looks at Makessa, then back at Marek. She is short. I will cover the difference, Marek says. Scarek raises one chrome-tipped finger. And your bonus, Marek finishes. Scarek holds his gaze for a moment, then smiles. Pleasure doing business with you, his tail flicks once. The transfers take a few minutes. Scarek checks the confirmations and nods. One of his crew moves to remove the C1 collar. Marek holds up a hand. Leave it. Scarek pauses, then laughs. Same old Marek. He tosses the control across. Marek catches it and holds it up so Makessa can see it. The device stays until the debt is cleared, he says. 5% interest. She looks at him and nods. Scarek and his crew walk back into the basin, and the rust haze takes them. Makessa retrieves her grab bike from behind the collapsed crane housing and joins up with Marek and the others. The ride back to the port is a long one. Back at the port, the hollow tithe lifts off and climbs through the orange smog. In her bunk, Makessa sits with a tablet, screen light on her face. She looks at her secret account. The balance is more than enough to clear the debt twice over. She sets the tablet down, reaches up and touches the base of her neck and stares at the ceiling. Makessa is back on the hollow tithe with a C1 control device in her neck and enough hidden credits to clear the debt twice over. Why didn't she? Subscribe for more Tenebrica stories.